In an age where noise has replaced truth, and shadows have learned to speak louder than light, there arises a voice not shaped by popularity, nor softened by approval, but forged through vision, endurance, and an unyielding alignment with purpose. From beyond the ordinary structures of power, beyond institutions that govern the scene, emerges an authority rooted in something far older, far deeper, and far less negotiable. A figure not introduced by title alone, but by mandate. A presence that does not arrive to entertain, but to declare. Across unseen thresholds and silent watchpoints, a record has been kept. Every action, every intention, every deviation from what was ordained. And now, the moment has come when observation transforms into proclamation. The one who speaks today stands at the intersection of the visible and the unseen, entrusted with delivering what many will resist, but none will be able to ignore, not elected, not appointed by man, but positioned under a higher order of authority that does not bend to opinion, pressure, or persuasion. This is not the beginning of a message. This is the continuation of a reckoning, and as the lines between illusion and truth begin to collapse, one voice steps forward, not to ask, not to debate, but to issue what has already been decided. The time of silence has ended. The decree will be spoken, and the world will bear witness.
Good day. From the highest order of divine governance, under the authority entrusted to this council, there comes a moment when mercy must yield to accountability, when silence must give way to proclamation, and when the unseen must be spoken into the realm of the unknown. That moment is now. Let it be declared without distortion, without delusion, and without delay. Enough has been witnessed, enough has been recorded, and enough has been tolerated. The era of quiet observation has concluded. The reckoning phase has indeed begun. This is the official announcement of the Celestial Council. All individuals who have knowingly and chronically engaged in the unlawful, unethical, or spiritually corrupt interference with the inheritances, properties, and rightful allocations of the chosen collective. Those who have manipulated, diverted, concealed, or seized what was never theirs, are now placed under a divine decree of separation. This separation is not symbolic. It is not metaphorical. It is a living, active condition. From this moment forth, as these matters proceed through legal systems, case filings, and earthly adjudication, there will also be a parallel unfolding, one that no court can reverse and no argument can delay. These individuals will experience a severance from divine covering. No spiritual protection, no unseen favor, no alignment with higher guidance. The shield is indeed lifted. Where once there may have been grace extended beyond deserving, that grace is now withdrawn. Where there may have been intervention in moments unseen, that intervention will cease. They will stand fully within the consequences of their own actions, unbuffered, unguarded, and unprotected. Understand this clearly. This is not vengeance. This is order. For too long, there has been a belief that actions taken in secrecy would remain without consequence, that what was hidden from people is hidden from the divine, that manipulation could outpace justice, that illusion could override truth. But truth does not expire, and justice does not forget. And so, their lives will begin to reflect the separation they have chosen through their actions. What was once stable will become uncertain. What once appeared controlled will become chaotic. What once seemed protected will reveal its fragility. This is the unfolding of the reckoning phase. You will see it in the unraveling of plans that once seemed secure. You will see it in the exposure of what was carefully concealed. You will see it in the weight of consequences arriving without delay. Not because it is imposed without cause, but because it has been activated by choice. And let it be also known, this decree stands not as a punishment alone, but as a boundary, a clear line drawn between those aligned with divine order and those who have chosen to operate against it. For the chosen collective, this marks a transition out of interference, a transition out of obstruction, a transition into restoration. What has been delayed will move forward. What has been withheld will be accounted for. What has been distorted will be clarified. The separation is necessary to restore balance. To those who hear this and understand the gravity, let it serve as a final clarity. There remains a difference between those who have erred and seek correction and those who persist in defiance even when truth is made clear. This decree addresses the latter. And as time moves forward, the evidence of this separation will not need to be explained. It will be seen in outcomes, in exposure, and consequences. This is the order issued. This is the boundary established. This is the declaration of the Celestial Council. Let it stand.